The African Development Bank has projected Egypt's economic growth to accelerate from 2.4% in 2024 to 3.9% in 2025, and further to 4.8% by 2026. In its 2025 African Economic Outlook report, the bank highlighted the resilience of Egypt's economy, attributing it to several key factors. The AFDB also underscored the significance of broad international support for Egypt's structural and economic reform agenda. It concluded by stating that Egypt possesses genuine potential for achieving solid and sustainable economic development in the coming years. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has issued a decree allocating a 174 million square meter plot of state-owned land in the Red Sea Governorate to the Ministry of Finance. According to the decision published in the official Gazette on Tuesday, the land will be used to help reduce the country's public debt and to issue sovereign sukuk government data. Seen by Al Arabiya Business shows that Egypt's external debt decreased by $111 million in the fourth quarter of 2024, reaching $155.09 billion by the year's end. Syria's central bank chief Abdul Qadir al-Hasriya has announced that banks will be reconnected to the SWIFT payments network in the coming weeks. Al-Hasriya highlighted that he has been working with the Finance Ministry on a wide-ranging 6 to 12-month stabilization plan. He added that the plan aims to reform the banking sector and bring money into Syria. In commodities, oil prices rose to their highest in 7 weeks on Wednesday, as U.S. President Donald Trump said a deal had been done with China, heightening expectations of a de-escalation in trade tensions between the world's two largest economies. Brent crude futures were up 1.7% to $68.02 a barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude was up 2% to $66.29. At that level, West Texas Intermediate reached its highest in more than 2 months. The European Central Bank has reported that gold has officially surpassed the euro as the world's second-largest global reserve asset at market prices in 2024. Gold bullion now accounts for roughly 20% of global official reserves, topping the euro's 16%. It highlighted that central banks purchased over 1,000 tons of gold in 2024, doubling the average of the previous decade. This surge reflects increased demand since the Ukraine war and central banks exploring alternatives to traditional payment systems. The bank noted challenges to the euro's international role, but affirmed its appeal is sustained by sound policies. In the global markets, shares largely posted gains during Wednesday's trading across the U.S., Europe, and Asia. In the U.S., the S&P 500 rose 0.26%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average inched up 0.38%. The Nasdaq futures went up 0.33%. In Europe, the UK's FTSE 100 was up 0.2%. Germany's DAX gained 0.04%, while France's CAC 40 dipped 0.23%. In Asia, the Shanghai Composite Index went up 0.52%. However, the Hang Seng in Hong Kong was down 0.84%, while Japan's Nikkei 225 gained 0.55%.